Good morning and welcome to the Elevate Renatus team call. Today is Money Monday. It is December 14th. My name is Keely Austin. I'm excited to be here with you today. Our quote of the day is, "Don't be intimidated by what you don't know. That can be your greatest strength and ensure that you do things differently." We have dates, a couple of dates to take note of. First, our Renatus National Conference is March 18th through the 20th, 2021. We've got 3 full days of fantastic training that you don't want to miss. Our theme is shifting higher into focused transformation, and our 2021 National Conference will be online. We also have our dates for Leaders Retreat. We're going to be going to Mexico. So excited to see you all there. Those dates are August 13th through the 17th of 2021. Every Monday at 4 p.m. we have our Founders Live with Bob Snyder. Make sure that you don't miss out. There are 3 kinds of people in this world: people who make it happen, people who watch what happens, and the people who wonder what happened. That's today at 4 p.m. Mountain Time every Monday on Facebook. Just this last Saturday, we had an awesome intensive with Chris Albin. Wonderful, wonderful full day of training. And then this coming Saturday on the 19th, we have our Super Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Time. We have Yaz and Umair Hack spending the day with us to share with us what's working for them in their business. They're both killing it in the marketing world, so make sure that you're there on Saturday. You don't want to miss what they're up to and what they're going to be training on. Every Thursday, we have our weekly private capital masterclass. That's Thursdays at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Make sure you're bringing questions to that, having good conversations outside of the class regarding capital, and bring those conversations to this mastermind. Every day after our marketing call, we have our dream call. It's from 9 a.m. to 9:45 Mountain Time, and that is Monday through Friday, fabulous call that we talk about all things real estate. Every Friday, we have our fabulous Friday morning with Lily Portes from 8 to 9. Don't miss out on that. And we also have our Zoom up call every day at noon. If you haven't been able to make those yet, see if you can jump on today. Those have been a lot of fun. We make sure to record those. They're only about 15-20 minutes and they're built for your guests. So you can find those recordings on our YouTube channel, Elevate Renatus. OES.com has a quick, short 6-minute video that talks all about what the OES is, the optional event subscription, and why you want to be a part of that. Every Wednesday, we have a house tour, a virtual fix and flip house tour. And last week, we toured Jared Brenchley's flip. He purchased it for $190,000. He's putting in $35,000 into it. All in, including all of the holding costs, money costs, he's all in for $260,000, and the ARV is looking at $300,000. So Jared's going to be getting a $40,000 net profit on that deal. So congratulations, Jared, and make sure you are tuning in on Wednesdays for our house tours. Here's a quick screenshot if you'd like to take of this list of our weekly reoccurring events. I'll go through these in details here. We have our profits intro every Tuesday at 12:30 Mountain Time. We've got people joining from all around the world. Those are a lot of fun. On Wednesdays, like I just mentioned, we have our house tour in English. That's every Wednesday at 7 p.m. And then at the same time, we also have an AIT bonus track study group offered in Spanish. On Thursdays, we've got lots going on. We've got our house tour in Spanish. We've got our Pillars of Wealth intro presentation, follow-up and funding webinar. We have an onboarding session, an essentials mastermind, as well as 3 real estate study groups: multifamily, wholesaling, and short-term rental. Last but not least, we do record these trainings. We're on Facebook Live as well as on YouTube. You definitely want to be a part of the Facebook page if you're not already. Just send me a message on Facebook. I'll make sure to get you added. It is Renatus Team Elevate. A lot of important announcements there, and a great way to just plug in with the team. And then we have our YouTube channel, Elevate Renatus. You can find these recordings as well as the Zoom up calls that I mentioned just a moment ago. Today, every Monday, we get to learn from Michael Huggins. So grateful that Michael spends an hour with us every Monday to share with us what's been working, any new announcements that we need to know about, and just to find out what we need help with. Michael has been in this business about 10 years now and has so much experience and knowledge to share with us. Before Renatus, Michael was very frustrated as he was working 2 jobs. He had done everything that he was told as far as going to school, getting good grades, going to get a good job, and still found himself drowning in student loan debt, living paycheck to paycheck, and to the point where he was even really struggling to just pay bills. So Michael looked for looked for different income earning opportunities because he knew that he needed to make a change. And he actually found an ad in a newspaper on real estate investing, and it happened to be a Renatus ad. And I'm so glad that Michael found that ad, because a lot of us, including myself, wouldn't be here today if Michael hadn't dove into the Renatus community. So if we fast forward to today, Michael has earned himself multiple $1 million in this business. And he is currently working on an amazing project in Tennessee. If you haven't heard about it, make sure you ask him, and it's an incredible project. And he's on the PAC with our CEO, Bob Snyder, the President's Advisory Council, and he has so many good things to share with us. So do make sure that you take good notes. I'm excited for what Michael has to share with us today. Good morning, Michael. How are you?
Good morning. Hey, there we are. All right, got money tie on. What's up, everybody? Thanks, Keely. All right, look at all these pretty faces. Welcome to the call. All right, folks, so we're going to make a slight addition to our weekly presentation on Thursdays. And I'm really excited about it because it means we're all going to make more money. You know, we've talked about this for a while with our leadership team and our presenter teams, and just getting clear on the message that we want to create. And so I'll give you a brief little history about it, and then we'll talk about how it's going to work for all of us. So when about 3 years ago, when I got into presenting, I got into presenting about 7-8 years ago. And I was watching Scott Rowe grow his team, and you know, he was number one back then. So I started doing my presentations, and we started modifying because we had a superstition. You guys know what a superstition is? A superstition, you attach a meaning to some meaningless something. So we had this superstition that it was harder to sell the education if we mentioned the marketing side. So we cut that out, and we made it come to the second or third presentation by the time we would do all this. We started telling people, okay, now once you're involved, now we're going to tell you all about it. And so people would come in, they'd see it the first day, and they'd be like, all right, this is real estate. Boom, I'm in. And Team Elevate just started going crazy with all the combo sales. Scott's team, and the process that Scott teaches, it seems like there's a lot of people on UGA or Essentials billing. And like we didn't mention the marketing side, we also didn't mention billing. And so people would fall in love with that program, but then they would have to go find their own cash in order to buy it. And so if you go and look up how many sales we were doing less number of sales, but a much higher volume of dollars. And so we took that as like, hey, we're winning. Cool. Look at all the dollars we're making. Right now, if you go look at who won the London contest last year, I think 9 out of 10 of them were on Team Elevate. Right? It was Team Elevate and then Zach and Sumari. And then you go look at the top 5. Usually in the top 5 for the last 5 years is it was Mitch, it was Nate, it was me, it was Richard. Richard, is by default on Team Elevate with us. And so Team Elevate's taken a lot of the top spots because we focus so much on the cash side of combos. And it paid off quite a bit. But now we're in a different world, and because of people looking for more income opportunities, we need to bring back the marketing side. So we're still going to talk about cash combos. Yes, by compliance standards, we need to tell them about the essentials also, which we do. But we're going to focus on selling cash combos and the marketing opportunity at the same time. Now, for a while, I thought that if someone left the room or left the webinar as soon as I mentioned that there was the marketing side, then I thought I was doing something wrong. And I was like, dang it, we lost somebody. And I was talking to Bob Snyder about this more and more, and he's like, no, don't look at it that way, because if they were going to leave, they were just looking for any reason to leave, and they just picked that reason. But they were looking to leave and to not take it personal. So over time, as we've been doing this, we've gotten really good at selling combos. I mean, if we go look at the team, everyone can raise their hand and say, yep, we got a combo. And most people started with the combo. When I first got started, there was no such thing as UGA or billing. It was you just had to buy it or you're not a part of it. That was it. And so that's when I went and found the money through Geraldine, right? Through Vanessa's mom. And that was like a 7-month process, but I still showed up and I figured it out and we made it happen. Well, now looking at the landscape and looking at everything, not only do we want to make more money, but we want to dominate. We want to crush the competition. The competition right now only exists because they have more marketing dollars than us. We still have the best products, the best community, the best terms, the best price, the best instructors. We still got the best, but they have the most marketing dollars, right? They're spending a lot more money on Facebook and Google ads and drop cards and radio and TV, all this stuff. Well, how do we compete with them? Does Renatus start their own marketing budget? No, that's not how the structure is set up. The way we compete is going to be by having more marketers. That's it. If we get 1,000 more marketers and we each spend $100 on ads, now we're looking at an extra $100,000 budget. We're definitely going to make more money as a company and then each individually make more money. So starting this week, I'm going to start mentioning the marketing side of the business in the intro. Okay. And I feel like we're going to be doing people a big service and making sure that this happens, because a lot of people, once they find out about the marketing, they're like, oh, holy crap, are you serious? This is awesome. And too often we were fixated on the few people that left the room because they had some silly assumption about it being an MLM, or that this was the only thing we were doing. We were only about selling the education. When in fact, I've seen probably 1,000 students do a deal. There's no way we're only about the marketing. We bring up the marketing in the presentations because it's the front end. And so some people will go and complain and say, oh, all you guys do is try to sell the education. It's like, no, we're just trying to sell it to you because you haven't bought yet. As soon as you buy, there's nothing else to sell. Now we're into training. And so we're no longer going to let the minority of skeptical people dictate how our presentations go. We're going to be focusing on adding the most value, and the most value is doing the real estate and the marketing at the same time. If you go look at the top producers, who's in the top 5 right now, every one of them is doing a boatload of marketing and a boatload of real estate. 2 boatloads. And they feed into each other. You've heard Bill talk about it all the time. You've heard all of them talk about it. You heard Dane talk. Everybody's talking about it. But for some reason, we've had this silly inconsistency where we're not bringing it up on the first meeting. So we're going to start doing that now. And it'll be a very small part of the meeting, but it's going to be in every meeting. And then as we spend more time and really get this message going, and all of you out in the wonderful Zoom land prep your people more accurately for it and talk about the Renatus wealth cycle instead of just real estate. Then when they show up and then they see this wealth cycle, it'll align with what you said, with what they're seeing, and then we can start to create trust. Okay, so the Renatus wealth cycle is the magic of the whole process. And I think all of us could really benefit from 10 more team members this month. What if each of us had 10 more team members? Because everyone understands the comp plan, right? If you get a new ICM and then you help them get 5-star, you're going to make $27,000 just to help them get 5-star. Now they're motivated. Every sale they make at least $3,000, $4,000. We're still going to sell cash combos, but it's time to bring ICMs on board in a big, big way. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Before I switch to the next thing, what questions or clarity can I help you guys with? Good morning, Judy.
Hey, Michael, just a comment. Doug Cook here. When I came in with my essentials. And back when I came in, Scott Rowe had 10 videos on marketing the comp plan. And when I watched that, I went, holy crap. And I never even saw a follow-up, by the way. And so when I saw the marketing plan that Scott showed in those 10 videos, I went, this is incredible. So to your, your introduction at this meeting as you started it here and explained all that, that was exactly how it was for me. I saw it and I went, holy crap, I have to get the X combo. And so I looked around for a way to get that. And that was the primary reason why. So anyway.
Cool. Yeah, I thought, holy crap, also. This is insane. And that's why I just went gangbusters on it. And I'm now at like $3.2 million. So what I would like to do, if all of you are really in it to win it with us, is when you either hang out with us in the intro, or if you go to your study group, when your study group is over, you come into the intro, because afterwards, well, what I want to do is a debrief after each meeting. So probably instead of coming to the intro, because we got to kick all the guests out, we will make another Zoom room to go to debrief, to talk about what we're working on and how it went. So for those of you who are making marketing more of your focus, then come to that and let's talk about how it went. For those of you who, and I think it's most of you, because this is a marketing call you're on every Monday, but a lot of you like to go to your study groups, which I understand. But usually the study groups are finished before we are finished in the intro. So if you come back, then we can talk about how to do it. I guess what we could do, probably the easiest way would just be, because I don't want to send out a text. Every time I send out a 411 text, I have to spend like $35. So I'd rather not every day do that multiple times, right? If I send 3 texts in a day, there goes $100. So, so maybe we'll just post it in the Facebook group. And
maybe if I may, maybe if once you know the people that is in it to win it, we can also do it on personal message, create a group in there.
Oh, in Messenger? Okay. So let's do that then. Let's just make a
kind of keep each other's accountable.
Yeah. So if we could do that, let's make a so right now, if you want to be a part of and it's only going to be like 15 minutes maybe, where we just debrief how it went and what we could do better next time. If you want to be a part of that, will you please put I do. I do want to be a part of that. Put that in the chat, and then I'm going to make a list of all the names. And then because of that list, we will then create a Facebook Messenger group. I'm seeing all these names. Cool. All right. So hopefully all of you are friends with me on Facebook, because that's how we're going to do this. Cool. Yeah, I just want to make sure, because
You know, Michael, I'm on my way to a fix and flip right now. I'd much rather be doing marketing.
yeah, Pete's had some pretty good months in the past with some marketing.
One more probably will help once you get all the names, and obviously we will be the main messenger, but also if we are from different states, the ones that are from one state specific, we can, you know, make that group specific in that state, and then from kind of like a little bubbles everywhere.
I see what you mean, but we're only having one intro presentation as a hub, so I think that's going to be probably the easiest thing, is if it's all just one group. So here's what I would like, everybody. When we make this group, don't say much. I know that sounds weird, but I just want it to be, I'm going to put the link in there, and then you guys all click on it. Because if there's 100 of us in there and then we all start chatting, that link's just going to be pushed up and up and up. And so this is not a chat group. The other groups are chat groups. This group is just get the link to do the feedback. No, Portis, we're not going to put it on YouTube because this is a debrief of how our presentation went. So not a promo kind of thing.
Yeah, and I'll just pin it to the top of the Renatus Team Elevate Facebook page too. So like once we're kind of in the main body of the meeting, I'll just pin it to the top. That way the link will be there. People can go into the Facebook group, click the link after we're done with the presentation and just pop in. I'll also create the messenger. So I got a list of people in Excel right now who will be on that. Cool.
Because this is the main advantage over Renatus. So I'm going to give you guys I'm going to switch to the whiteboard here just so we can see some numbers real quick. And then I have an assignment for everybody after this. So I'm glad we're all here. This assignment must be done today. An assignment, but it's a Monday. By the way, I want to point out something very important in the chat. Two very important things. One, please everybody renew their ICM. I get a notification for everyone, and I see a lot of your names, and I have not got a notification. So mentally, if you keep putting it off, then you're also making it acceptable for your guests to keep putting things off too. Okay, my iPad is very slow this morning. There we go. So who knows how much money is being spent right now on real estate investor education in a year? How much money is being spent?
Is that nationwide for everyone or just in Renatus?
No, the industry.
I have no idea.
I love all these guesses. Wow, we
$3
are
billion.
getting every answer.
$3 billion.
3 bills, says the bill. Okay, whiteboard time. Here we go. So the just in real estate investing. There's Henry. This number right here, 3 billion. Okay. And this is just for the real estate investing. The online education industry is 300 billion. $300 billion are spent in our sector, and specifically just for us is 3 billion and rising. Okay. So if we're looking at $3 billion, okay, how did that happen? There we go. Okay, so 3 billion, 300 billion. This is plenty of money. How much do you need? Even if you just got one of the millions, there's 3,000 millions. That's a weird way of looking at it, but there's 3,000 millions. So that means there's plenty for each of us. And if we bring on more marketers, we bring on more ICMs, this is just going to go up because we're now getting more and more people to realize they want to be in the real estate space. A brand new ICM that comes in for $197, their first combo sale, because that's what we sell around here, first combo sale, they will earn $3,500. And then it just goes up from there. And after their fifth one, they're making 10,000. So what if you just brought on 10 of these a month, or 15 or 20 of these a month? Eventually, after they make 5-star, by achieving 5-star, they also earn $23,000. Okay. However many sales they make, if it's combos, essentials, a mixture, just to achieve 5-star. So this is why it's like, wait a minute. We have people who want to make money and they want to be in the online education industry, which is huge right now. They're looking for money. They would gladly buy our product, but they don't have enough money right now. So in this magical space called Renatus, 2 things can happen. And we don't care how they do it. It's plain and simple. You can buy and then sell, or you can sell and then buy. Either way, get out your credit card. You're joining Renatus. Let's go. Which one are you doing though? Are you going to buy and then sell, or are you going to sell and then buy? And when we position it this way, people are like, oh, because some people are like, oh, I don't have to buy right away. I could just start selling for you. Yeah. And who are you going to sell for? We're number 1. That's my opinion. The attorney reminded me that I need to go hire an independent third-party company to do a study on the entire industry to get some data points to show that we're the best. That's what I say to that. We're the best. I didn't stick my tongue out at her. I said, yes, ma'am, I will work on making my disclaimers. So all I have to say in that is, in my opinion, we're the best. And now it's compliant. In my opinion, we're the best. So that's it. We can sell and then buy, or buy and then sell. What are you going to do, customer? And then we can now add people to the team. So this is for the ICM, right? They earn 23,000, and you, to help them become 5-star, earn 27,000. So the two of you, the partnership together, working together, you're going to make $50,000. So it's time to get way more marketers. Okay. One thing, the other thing that we're going to be adding to our meeting. So what I'm going to be doing is, I have this little box, right? And it says risk, reward, real estate, marketing. Risk in real estate is high. Reward in real estate high. Risk in marketing low. Reward in marketing high. And then we've emphasized this is the lowest risk way for you guys to make money right now. And then by being around us, you're eventually going to learn real estate. So now you can double dip on the rewards. So that's going to be the initial into it. I'm not going to go over the comp plan in its entirety in the intro. Okay. Okay, so I haven't looked at the chat in a second. Any questions on what I've talked about so far? ¿Tienes preguntas?
So for my understanding,
Tell me about your understanding.
oh, sorry, I unmuted. So every one of us is gonna spend at least $100 in marketing, and any kind of marketing, or are you gonna get on the specifics on
Marketing
different?
for marketers. Marketing for marketers. That's where this magic is going to happen. Because if you go and get 10 different marketers, and whether they buy or not, they sell, right? That's what marketers do. And you help each of them become 5-star. How much money are you going to make?
$27,000.
Times
1,000.
10.
times 10. So what's the number?
27,000 or 270,000.
270,000 to help 10 people get 5-star in a year or in a month, whatever. Does this amount of money make doing real estate easier? You got down payments, you're paying for cash for properties in Ohio. Come on. Just, be prepared on that 270. You're probably still going to have to pay like 30 grand in taxes. So just be prepared for that, right? So you really get to take home 240. Okay, and all these people, all they got to do is bring you customers. And because the comp plan is set up the way it is, they're gonna at least have to bring 5 combos in order for them to get 5-star, at least 5. Well, all 5 of these people are going to stay on their team. So it's an even more attractive proposition, because now we say, hey, once you reach 5-star, you got 5 people to help. And so we cut this number in half. There's $135,000 right there for you, new marketer, who you haven't even bought any education yet, but you earned 23,000, and now you've built in 135,000 in equity. So, and that's just for one person. So we need to market to marketers. With all the marketing that we're doing already, right? We got our Super Saturdays, we got all these morning calls, we got the Zoom ups, we got so much going on. We're really only using a small percentage of our effort to accomplish this. So let's raise the effort, double it, triple it, 10x the effort on marketing for marketers. Market for marketers. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. Any other questions? I'm going to switch topics here in just a sec, so I'm going to make sure we're clear.
There was a question in the chat regarding comp plan. Are you going over the comp plan, or are you just mentioning marketing?
I'm just mentioning marketing and commission. I'm going to say this is how much you can make off the things we sell. And if people don't want to join because a marketing thing exists, then sucks for them. Because it's an option, right? It's not mandatory. And so what difference does it make? So that's where we're coming from, and making sure that people are clear on that. Cool. Okay, now here's the next thing. Here's your assignment. Everyone's been here for a couple months. So the 4 core beliefs are: Renatus is the best. You see, this is just my belief, right? It's the opinion. Oh, I can spell rent. Renatus is the best income opportunity in the world. 2, everybody needs Renatus. 3, we are doing them a favor. 4, it's their loss if they say no. So when these are your core beliefs in your marketing out in the world, it gets so much freaking easier. And of course, we got the positive side of this. It's their gain when they say yes. Okay. So here's our 4 core beliefs.
Hey, Michael, you forgot the best before the income on number 1.
Nice. My compliant brain took that out. That's funny. Best. Bestest. No, that'll drive some people crazy. That's not a word. Don't write that down. Cool. Thanks, Gilda. So these are the 4 core beliefs. This is what makes it easy to call and put out ads and do marketing and overcome objections, because this stuff is in your head and in your core. Now, here's our assignment. Everyone, we got 13 minutes to accomplish this assignment. See, if I had told you at the beginning of the call to do it, then you'd be like, oh, cool, I got an hour. No, you got 13 minutes to do this. And now by me talking, you got 12. CEO@myrenatus.com. This is Bob Snyder's email. I need everybody here to send him pictures. At least 2, if not 100. Now, it would be best if you put the pictures in Dropbox. Okay, this is the best. If you put it in Dropbox and then email him the link to your Dropbox. Because sometimes if you email a picture, the email servers will make the picture smaller so that they can send it. And now it becomes a little bit grainy and pixelated. Everyone can get a free Dropbox account. Dropbox is free. Put your pictures in the Dropbox. Send Bob Snyder the link to your Dropbox. This is the best way. Pictures of what, he says? Pictures of you. Pictures of you. Pictures of deals. But only not a picture of a house. Okay. Your face in front of a house? Yes. Picture of a house? No. This is to capture community stuff. Okay? Because normally, especially when we have our regionals, Bob Snyder goes to 6, 7, 8 different communities, takes his camera and snaps 1,000 to 2,000 pictures while he's doing it. Well, we didn't get that opportunity this time. Okay, so we're also going to do one right now. Some of you are like, "What? I'm not ready." Well, get up earlier and get ready. What are you doing not being ready? I need to take a couple screenshots of all of you beautiful people. So turn your cameras on. If you want to put a digital background on or something, that's fine. But turn your cameras on. I'm going to take a couple screenshots and I'm going to do what I just said for you to do. Okay, I'll give you like one minute for you to brush your teeth or do whatever you need to do. But we're going to grab some pictures. It is time for pictures. So the next few days, as you're on your team calls and you're doing whatever, take screenshots as well. You can send him screenshots of different things you're seeing. Okay. But we need to do it basically like today, maybe latest tomorrow, because he's making like a yearbook kind of thing, and we need way more pictures. So you, deals, community. I know some of you like went to lunches and workshops and house tours and whatever. Grab these pictures and send them over to him. This is going to be awesome. Okay, so now let me get rid of this and get rid of this. Judy and Christine Jones and Judy, for some reason, I'm not seeing your picture. Alvin, I only see the top of your head. Oh no, I see you, Alvin. Portis, I only see your ceiling. Matthew, I only see your headphones. There he is. All right, Portis, bring your camera down. Let's play. All right, let me get my screenshot sit up here. Oh, look at all these beautiful future millionaires and current millionaires. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to take 3 because there's so many of you. It's in multiple windows. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Stay right there. Nobody move. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, one more. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, so I'm going to get these over to him. Cool. Now, look at all these people now turning their cameras off. Well, okay.
Can you send us a copy of that too, please?
Hi, everyone. Yeah.
That's gonna be our post today.
Yep, we need some more pictures. Taking pictures, I'm not prepares. Paparazzis, yes. So, and like taking pictures, like I've seen a couple of you for the few minutes that I get on the Facebook, I've seen a few of you take pictures of you taking a class. That's also great. Put that stuff in there also. Jared, I see you raised your hand. What's up?
So you want us to send pictures of some of the deals we're working on to Bob Snyder with us in it? What if I just have like 20 pictures of houses I did this year? Can I just send that?
If you make it like a collage, I guess.
Yeah, I have a video collage of it.
No, like your 20 pictures, like how I just took a screenshot of these 25 beautiful people on here. If it's just one picture of 20 pictures, but it's got to be you. Like we know we're doing deals. We want the faces. That's what you know. Bob Snyder's a relator, and so he wants the faces. He knows you're making money. He knows you're doing deals. He wants to see you. Okay.
Got it.
So even like pictures of you and your family. Also, it doesn't have to be just you. It could be you and your kids. It could be you and your spouse. You and your business partners. It's not about deals, Nicholas. It's about you. So you're here, you're studying, you know, you're on different phone calls, you've gone to house tours. That's the whole premise behind this, is we want to just see people in action. The deadline for this is today, Sandra. I need a big burst of them in his inbox today. And then if you have a few more come in throughout the next couple of days, that's fine. But it's important we get it done today. Even all the way back to, you know, January. Anything that happened this year, send it to him.
Hey, Marco, real quick, how do you feel about us posting our first check to actually buy our extreme combo and things like that? So the reason I asked that is because I don't want to make it look like it's just money, right? I want to have more interaction with this.
So yeah, just write on the image using your phone, right? You can be like, I'm buying my combo or something like that. Right? My enrollment fee is here. Yeah, just write something so we have context for the picture so we don't think it's a check from a real estate deal. Because you're trying to celebrate the fact that you bought your combo, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so just put a little note in there.
All right, cool.
Awesome. Yeah, this is going to work out great.
Hey, Mike.
Hello.
My name is Martha, and I just I had a question. I concern. I bought the education like a couple months ago, and I've been studying my classes and all that stuff. But also, I trying to be contact the person who sold the education to me, but he didn't respond to me. I already called him like 3 times, messaged him, and always the last time he said he was busy. So and I feel lost on that. So it's like, I really want to start for somewhere. I really start my education on it, obviously, but I feel lost because I had a lot of questions about it.
Okay. So
who
we've
I
created,
go with?
we have a resource for you. If you go to teamelevateusa.com
Mm-hmm.
and then you scroll down. So I'm just going to show you real quick. There we go. Share. So you scroll down to here.
Mm-hmm.
Scroll. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
Nuevo estudiante.
Mm-hmm.
And you click on this green button right here.
Okay.
And that will get you caught up to what you need to know.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You betcha. Okay.
Thank you, Michael.
Yeah, this is exciting stuff. Lastly is I want to know how you guys are using the Zoom ups. I've already made some sales off of the Zoom ups. I just sent the playlist to my lead because it was on a Monday and the meeting wasn't until Thursday. So I just sent him the playlist just so he could get to know who we are. And I talked to him again on Wednesday and he said, I'm in, sign me up. He didn't even know what it was, but he knew he wanted it. So how many of you are using the Zoom ups?
I've sent them to friends, like when we're about to start. But what is the YouTube link name to send the playlist like you did? That'd be kind of cool to send. I keep forgetting how to get there.
Okay, so go to YouTube, type in Elevate Renatus. Then you click on the channel, which by the way, we have 706 videos. So please subscribe so that you get all the information about when these come up. Click on the channel itself, okay?
Thanks,
So I'm
Scott.
in the channel and then click on playlists and it's this one right here. So then you right click, copy link address.
Share your screen.
Yeah.
Are you sharing your screen, Michael?
Nice. Clever. Okay, that's silly. So you go to go to your YouTube. There we go. 706 videos, 1,200 subscribers. Everyone else, if you're not subscribed, you need to subscribe. I also installed a Chrome plugin called vidIQ, and now it tells me about all kinds of different data about each video. Right, like this one got 19 likes on YouTube or on Facebook already. Engagement rate 33%. Anyway, so click on the channel, which I just did, and then you come over to playlists. Okay, and then you right click, copy link address. And then when you go to paste it, now it's just playlists. Okay, and so at the end of that video, when this video is over, the next one just automatically plays. So people can just sit back and watch. But if you know that there's a specific video that you want them to see, then just send them that one. Oh, I know I'm working with someone who's interested in land. Welcome to another episode of our meetup. Change the way that I well, Christian has done 2 land deals recently where he made over $100,000 profit. Okay, so you send him these. Right there, 15 minutes, 21 minutes. Mike Word went on and on and on. So he's 26 minutes. Roxy 23, Jay 22, 19. Amanda had an amazing share. Stu, All right, and we're rendering the next one to get up. So all these are awesome. Lily was 12, 13, 14, 12. We try to keep them short, but they're just so fun. So sometimes they go a little long. Here's Dr. G, Umair, Nate. This one's just Scott and me just talking about what we're doing. Richard's story was awesome. We got Wanda, Mark, Steve Nomura. All these amazing people. There's like tens of millions of dollars of real estate just from right here. Now, if you're on your YouTube app, sending the playlist for some reason is not as easy. So if I go to I'll go to Elevate Renatus on my YouTube channel, go to the chat, or go to the channel, then I click on playlist. Oh yeah, there it is right there. The little 3 buttons next to it. But even more important than the recordings is putting them on live. Because they see the chat, they see the authenticity. On the YouTube, they don't see the chat and all the videos and all the comments and everything. They don't hear the music. They don't hear us talking as we're getting started and see how real and authentic we're being. So every day, you should just send the same link to your guests. After 5 or 10 of them, they're either going to say, wow, thank you for reminding me, I finally caught one, or they're going to say, stop sending them to me. But either way, you need to know if these are people you should stop sending things to, because you're sitting back, not even sending them something. You show up, bring 10 friends. I would like to have a couple hundred people on there. And then just get in the habit, right? Every day, 5 minutes before the Zoom up start, I have the room open 10 minutes before the Zoom up starts. Okay? So you can send it to them 5, 10 minutes before the top of the hour. Hey, we're getting started. And every day, this is just the list of people you send it to. It doesn't cost you anything to send that text, so send it to them. And then you've heard Lily's story. I had to send Lily probably 20 or 30 texts before she came to an event and then joined. But now she's out of the rat race. She's got more property income coming in than all of her expenses combined. And so she brings up in her story all the time about how I was constantly hitting her up. So just copy, paste, and send the text, send the text, send the text every day. And these people are going to start jumping on live, and they're going to be like, all right, I'm in. I've heard enough stories, I'm in, because facts tell and stories sell. So use them. And for all of you who have been a guest in the past, thank you very much. Amanda, Pete, everybody else that's been on there. Jared, we need to make an episode with you. All of you guys. Cool. So here's the link, bit.ly/zoomup with a capital Z. Grab it in the chat. You guys have probably gotten all the text. It's in the Facebook group. It's everywhere. So just put it in your guest hands, because then we also build for bigger events too throughout it. And let's change some lives and make some money. It's time for you to start making $100,000 months. Copy, paste. You have a list of people you know that are somewhat interested, or even if they're not, say, hey, I thought you might be interested. Here's a link. Are we good? Clear? Yes? Awesome. Awesome blossom. All right. So get to work, everyone. I got to hop on the pack call, and I will see you guys tonight on the Founders Live. Have a wonderful day, everybody. See ya.
Thank you, Michael. This was awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Michael.
As usual.
Thank you.
Keely,